Chapter 34, Callum. Well, Callum, this is it. Are you going to do it or not? Are you going to stand up for yourself? You've had more than half a term with this crap. Speak, say something. Don't be such a wimp. Do it. Excuse me, Mr. Jason, may I have a word with you? As long as it's just short, fast word, Mr. Jason replied, without bothering to look up from fastening his bag. I looked around, waiting for the last person to leave the classroom. Well, Mr. Jason snapped as he headed for the door. Why did I get a C minus for my midterm grade when I got 27 marks out of 30 on your last test and came first? Your grade reflects other things besides how well you did on the test. Like what? Like your coursework and homework today, not to mention your attitude. I never got less than 9 out of 10 for my homework. Mr. Jason stopped in his tracks just before the door. I finally had his full attention. Are you questioning my judgment? Because it's exactly what I mean when I say your attitude leaves a lot to be desired. I'd just like to know your reasons, that's all. I gave you the grade you deserved, no more, no less. Adoti got a B when my work was so far this term has been getting better marks than his, and I've got 5 more on the test. If you don't like the way I've graded you, you can always appeal, Mr. Jason challenged. But I was ready for that one. Okay, I will. I went to move past him, but he slammed the door shut before I could. I see you've chosen this particular time to make a fool of yourself, McGregor. Your grade will not be altered, I can promise you that. I regarded him, Mrs. Paxton's words still ringing in my ears. Why do you hate me so much? My words tumbled out in angry frustration. If anything, you should be on my side. Mr. Jason drew himself up to his full height, his eyes giving me frostbite. What are you talking about, boy? You're half knocked, so I don't understand. Mr. Jason's bag dropped to the floor, forgotten. He gripped my shoulders and started shaking me. Who told you that lie? No one. I just thought you're lighter than Mrs. Paxton and all the others, so I just thought. Mr. Jason released me as suddenly as he grabbed me. How dare you? How dare you? Who else have you said this to? No one. No one, I swear. Every time I look at you, I thank God I'm not one of you. Do you hear me? I thank God. Yes, sir. Mr. Jason picked up his bag and marched out of the classroom. I didn't realize it until he was out of sight, but I was shaking, actually physically shaking. But at least the question was answered.